Alright guys, first commentary I've ever done. Yep, can't believe I'm saying that, but it's the first one that I've ever attempted, first one I've ever done, and it is 2013, December 25th, and I've been in the Call of Duty franchise since COD 4, so probably a bit late on this scene. Nonetheless, a couple of things I want to cover today. This is going to be sort of an update video. This is an old gameplay, probably about a year ago. I'm playing with myself and my friend David, Z and Pexy. He and I both go somewhere around the likes of 65 and 13, both of us in this game. And it was a lot of fun playing. I remember we both went on some huge kill streaks there in the middle, just running around, tearing up their spawns and whatnot. It was a lot of fun. But a couple of things I want to cover. I want to cover the future, what I'm going to be doing here shortly. And then I also want to cover sort of the past, you know, just maybe a little bit of reminiscing or something like that, and just sort of bring you guys back. But as for the future, I am looking at getting an Elgato, the Game Capture HD, whatever it's called. I'm going to be getting one of those probably tomorrow. I'll get on Ghost, do some recording, but with that said, I want it to be old school. I want everything about this field to be 100% old school. I want the sniping to be old school. I want the editing to be old school. I want the gameplay to be old school. It's gotta be fun, because that's how I grew up in the Call of Duty community. That's how I know it. That's how I like it. I think it's fun to watch those kind of montages. I don't personally like the over-edit Twixter everywhere. Slow motion on every single shot, and just to slide the feed in to make sure you get the quad feed, you know, stuff like that. I don't like that. You got your clip, go get it. So that's sort of how I want this recording to go. You know, there'll be the slow mo here and there. There'll be the Twixter here and there. You guys, I'm sure those of you that are still subscribed to me, and I don't know how many of you are active, but those of you that are, you probably saw the mini-tage that I released on Call of Duty 4 close to a year ago, I think. That was very, very simplistic editing. I did that in Windows Movie Maker. I didn't have Vegas on this computer, and I don't know how to run Vegas, and didn't feel like talking to any editors or anything like that, so I just edited it on Windows Movie Maker. You saw how simplistic it was. Obviously, if I release a montage on Ghost, it will be edited a little bit better than that. I want it to be cleaner, to look better. Obviously, it'll be in HD, because I'll have the Elgato, and that'll be particularly beneficial for the viewers, because they'll actually be able to see the gameplay as opposed to just some pixels moving around and a +5 here and there. Yeah, so I'm looking at getting an Elgato, and I want to start up sniper lobbies. I'm not trying to save the sniping community. I'm not trying to start a revolution or anything like that. But I want to start up some sniper lobbies again. They were as fun as could be on COD 4. I remember getting on COD 4 back in 2008, 2009, and the second you got on, you got 5 or 6 invites right away to sniper lobbies. You had your pick of the litter. Where did you want to go? And you know, I don't expect that to happen. But if I can get a good friends list, you know, between my subscribers and my current friends that I have, let's get some sniper lobbies going. Let's get some Ghost sniper lobbies going. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Ghost is a pretty solid game to snipe on, I think. Not a whole lot of hit markers, not a whole lot of problems with hit detection. I don't think the snipers are too overpowered now. I've seen a handful of commentaries where people are bitching about the snipers being overpowered, but with the ray guns being able to kill you so quickly, I think it's a fair balance. It feels very COD 4-esque in their in the game balance. I think to get that going again would be a whole lot of fun, and I don't expect anything big, but you know, if I send you an invite in the near future for Ghost, it probably means I'm trying to start up a sniper lobby, or just have some, you know, top 6 or something like that to play with. But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun, and those of you that support me and support that idea, just join me, let's play. And then as for the past, I'd like to go through each game, just talk about, you know, sort of my thoughts about it briefly. I don't want to go too in depth on it. I think it'd be a lot of fun to just sort of reminisce a little bit and think back on some times that I've had and stuff like that. Starting with Ghost, so far I've had the game for maybe a week. I know I've hit my first triple on the game. I thought that was pretty cool. I couldn't believe I did that. I did that actually in the first 24 hours. And I think that's part of the thing that sold me. But yeah, it seems like a pretty good game. In fact, it seems like one of the better games that Call of Duty has released in recent years. I think the only issue with it are the kids that play it. And you're going to run into that in any new Call of Duty game that's released. It's very, very frustrating to try and play against the kids that sit in the corners or do the head glitches, stuff like that. The worst are the riot shields. Those guys frustrate me beyond belief. Having to deal with trying to get around them, and then you can't get around them. If they hit you, it sort of stuns you, so you're too slow to now get away, and they'll hit you again. Or they'll just throw the C4 halfway across the map, and it doesn't matter where you are, because they've got danger close, which is the equivalent of a nuke when it's C4. So those guys are particularly frustrating, but other than that, I think the game is pretty good. I think it's a lot of fun, and if you get in a lobby where the kids aren't playing in sort of, I don't want to say selfish manner, but in a very conservative and frustrating playstyle to play against, the game is very entertaining. Which is completely the opposite of how I felt about Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was my least favorite of the Call of Duty franchise by quite a bit. I played very, very little on it. I maybe have 2 days played. It's frustrating as hell to try and play against people that are trying hard as much as they can. Against, like I said, the head glitchers, the campers. Even the riot shields in that game were frustrating to play against. They weren't nearly as prevalent as they are in Ghost, but they were there and they were frustrating. And it just felt sort of unrefined to me. I feel like I'd shoot somebody and the hitbox is there, and I'm hitting the hitbox, and I'm not. And I have a good connection too. There's quite a few games that I host, so it's not a connection issue. It's just I never felt like I could get the hang of that game, so I didn't play it very often. And for MW3, just picked that game up. I want to say over the summer, something like that, maybe 6 or 8 months ago. And it's a hell of a game. I thought it was a lot of fun. I can't believe I didn't pick it up earlier. I genuinely enjoyed playing that game. It feels, I don't want to say COD 4-esque, because it's, it's the same sort of engine as MW2, but I can play it the same way I play COD 4. As you guys can see in this video, I like to really run and gun. I don't like to sit still very much. I'll sit still to reload, hide, duck around the corner, go back, stuff like that. But I don't like to sit still. I like to keep moving. I like to have a fast-paced gameplay. I think, one, it's more fun to watch. Not that I've ever recorded 4 gameplays or anything like that, but I think it's more fun to watch, and I think it's more fun to play, because you're always moving, you're always doing something. And so, Modern Warfare 3, I felt like, as long as, again, you are playing against the kids that play the game in a very, I don't know, disrespectful manner. I don't want to say it like that. It sort of sounds selfish coming from me to say that, but if somebody else played the game the way they play it, they'd be bitching and complaining the entire time. So, as long as you sort of avoid those kids, that game is fantastic. I think the sniping is a lot of fun. I put some good clips on that. I may release like a little mini-tage on that game, but I think it's really a hell of a game. And it was well done. The maps were a little shit here and there, but a couple of them were great, and I really liked it. Black Ops 1, didn't play a whole lot of it. Liked tryharding on it, did not like sniping, but fun game nonetheless. I thought it was pretty well done. MW2, I liked the game and I didn't like the game. I sort of had this small grudge against the game just because it sort of ruined the sniper lobby community that existed in COD 4 prior to the release of Modern Warfare 2. And it sort of sounds ridiculous, but I loved the sniper lobbies and they were a lot of fun to play, and it was very relaxing to just hop in a game and play it. World at War, I played a lot of World at War. Loved World at War. One of my favorite Call of Duty games, if not my favorite. It's right up there with COD 4. And played it with a lot of the really good players and stuff, so I sort of got spoiled with that. I got to play with Bloody and Claire and Grizz, and I played with the guys throughout the recording of the quadtage that was released, and that was fun. And then on COD 4, what can I say? It's the best Call of Duty game. Everybody everybody that has ever played COD 4 from day one will agree. It's the best Call of Duty game, it's the most fun to play, and I genuinely enjoy everything about this game. And it's sad to see it die, but let's see what we can do to get it going again here on Ghost. Maybe we can get the same sort of feeling community. But I'm running out of time here, and that's pretty much my commentary, guys. Thank you for watching, and take care. Merry Christmas.